Good morning, friends. This is Prabir Kundu. If I am going to ask a question to all my fellow Indians, irrespective of the age, from 8 years to 80 years, that out of all the sports, what is being played in our country, India, what is your most loving sports? What is the name of that sports that you always keeps on waiting to see the fight, to see the competition? What is the most, topmost sports that you are always excited, you always keeps on waiting? Yes, I know there will be one common answer from 8 to 80, and that sports in our country, India, is cricket. Yes, it's cricket. And if it is in a format of 2020, then our excitement, our curiosity, our temperament, our happiness, our joy, it gets no bound. It crosses all the limits. We are always in a fighting mood that our people in the blue, our men in the blue, that is Indian cricket team, will demolish all the competition and they will be winner, not only by bat, by bowling, by fielding, by captaincy, in all the departments of the cricket, they will outscore the opposition cricket team, and they will give us an opportunity to celebrate, in our full mood, in our full swing. Yes. And like this, in our neighboring country, like, Sri Lanka, like Bangladesh, like Pakistan, also, cricket is the number one favorite game of the citizens of those countries also. They equally enjoy, they equally is excited as we Indians do. And also across the globe, the countries like England, the countries like Australia, the countries like West Indies, cricket is the number one, entertaining game across those countries, right? And in addition to this, what the big this cricket game of the cricket has given to us. This big game of the cricket has given hundreds and hundreds of outstanding players who has entertained us either by their superb batting, or thereby super fast bowling, or thereby super spin bowling, or thereby outstanding fielding, or by outstanding wicket keeping, or by outstanding catches, or by outstanding captaincy. But out of this hundreds and hundreds of glorious players who kept on entertaining us with the cricket, there are some small core group of the players across the globe who, because of their distinctive attributes, in addition to either they are a outstanding bowler or a outstanding wicket keeper or outstanding batsman, they have this additional attribute, and because of that they form in a core group and a niche group, and their names will be written by golden letters across in the history, as it will go. Right now, if I suppose take the name of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, if I take the name of Arvind De Silva, if I take the name of Saeed Afridi, if I take the name of Javed Miandar, if I take the name of Mark Voucher, if I take the name of Lance Krusner, if I take the name of A.V. de Villiers, if I take the name of the David Garner, if I take the name of great Vivian Richard Sir, then what one thing will come to your mind? Yes, gentlemen, these players whose name I have taken, they form a specific special group, and they are the world-class top finishers of the game. They are world's top finishers of the game. In whatever critical stage the game is, whatever tense game is, there may be a pin drop silence across the stadium because of the tension of the game, because of the nerve of the people, keeps on dipping or going up, but these players, these world-class finishers, when they are on the pitch, they never distracted with any kind of outer sources. They maintain their cool 200%. They maintain their nerve 200%, and they are very, very cool. They have 200% in their self-control. They keep on calculating how to push the game and how to clinch a victory from the opposition. And at the end of the game, these players, with their terrific, stability of the mind, with their terrific attributes, they clinch the game from the opposition. They have repeated this kind of performance not once but many a times during their career, and they are repeating yet. And that's why these players are known as a world-class top finishers of the game in cricket. Similarly, in the sales line, you may be a wonderful communicator, you may be a wonderful team man, you may be a wonderful leader, you may be a wonderful administrator, you may have wonderful product knowledge, but there are some specific people in the sales who are also as a top class sales finishers. Okay, they finish the sales every time more than the commitment. During the sales very first week, the sales projection or sales forecast for the month is being taken by the team, and at the end of the month, that is the sales closing time, it is being seen that whatever the sales commitment or forecast is being given, it is not matching with the sales record, sales figure recorded, and there is a wide gap. Most of the time it happens. There are few lucky companies, there are few good outstanding organizations where this kind of situation does not happen. But in most of the companies, 70% of the pharmaceutical companies, I will say this kind of situation happens. And in this kind of situation, in most of the time, the state head of that organization, they get panicky. They lose absolutely of their self-control. They lose their nerve. They lose the calmness, peace of their mind, and they keep on shouting like a child on their team members. They put tremendous amount of pressure on their team member to achieve the number by hook or by crook. Even they go to that kind of situation that they sometimes use the slang languages also to their team member. And the result that they never able to achieve the committed figure with all this activity. But what happens? There arises a tremendous dissatisfaction among the team member. There is a tremendous distraction among the team member, and teams break down because of the attrition, because of the good people, they leave the organization. But there are some handful of the salespeople who, under this kind of terrific condition, under this kind of critical condition, when there is a wide gap between the commitment figure and what figure is being recorded, they maintain their absolute cool of the mind. They takes 200% control of themselves. They never hold their nerve to lose down. They never break down the piece. Rather coolly, slowly, they keep on calculating that with which product, with which territory, with which PSR, with which manager additional orders can be accumulated, and they keep on pushing the people slowly and slowly on this, and at the end of the sales closing, these people not only commit, not only fulfill the commitment of their sales projection, but they exceed their commitment. And because of this, their attribute, these salespeople, whatever position are there, maybe they are at representative, or maybe they are first line manager, or maybe they are second line manager, they keeps on moving ladder by ladder, one by one, and one day, because of their attribute, they reach to the top position of the organization. That's why they become the CEO of the organization, or they become the vice president of the organization, much more faster than other colleagues who are other good attributes, but not they are finishers. So whatever position you are today in the sales or in pharmaceutical sales, and if you have the ambition to reach on the top position of the organization, practice, develop all this attribute what I discussed needed for a world-class sales finisher, top sales finisher, and implement those things, and I'm confident nobody can stop your growth. And one day either you will be a president of that organization, or you are CEO of the organization, or at least a vice president of the organization. If any one of you want further discussion with me on the subject, you can call back to me on my mobile number 759689930. So implement all this, be a world-class, top-class sales finisher, and ensure the topmost, fastest career growth in your career, right? Best of luck to all of you. Thank you so much.